Hello there, welcome to Club Nintendo level 114. How's it going, Mr. Aaron?
It's good. How are my levels?
Well, you just ruined them by barfing into the microphone. Come on, man.
Okay. Other than that, I'm good.
Okay. How's it going, John?
Pretty stellar.
Yeah? Have you updated your Mario Maker and made all sorts of checkpoints?
No, I've actually
That is out now. Yeah.
Some Wi-Fi problems. No, I haven't. No.
You have had Wi-Fi problems. I'm the one that has Wi-Fi problems, John.
No, I know. No, my whole
Your whole network's screwing up? Yeah.
No, just everything that's hooked up to my TV center for some reason.
Oh, that's not good. There's some fun
so I
stuff
don't,
under there.
Yeah, my Apple TV and my Wii U just aren't working at all. So I have to.
Is your Apple TV? Is it not playing nice with your other stuff? That's the new equation to the piece, right? You know.
It is, but it worked for a couple days, and they're both hooked up to Ethernet, but they both won't connect to Wi-Fi either. So I don't know what's going on.
I guess I wish my Apple TV knew that the TV show Flash was a TV show. I asked it to play the latest episode of The Flash, and it tried to help me with music. It was very confused.
Really?
It was very confused. It was great for Minority Report, but yes. I love my Apple TV though; it's pretty great. But anyways, enough on that. Which it plays games, which I don't know. It's interesting. So you like tap a single button for the whole game for most of them. So not quite Nintendo in as far as interface. But anyways, I thought we'd start with Splatfest and how much better Japan is doing it than the Western countries here with Europe and America and all that. So we get things like zombies versus ghosts and like more pedantic things like that.
When did we have zombies versus ghosts?
Example. I thought that was something we had. I don't know. Dogs versus cats.
Versus ninjas.
Yeah, pirates versus ninjas. We know, whatever, pedantic stuff. So Japan, they get into the deep heart of what it means to be human with love and money. Right? I mean, they're on a splatfest between love and money. Like, and we can get stuff like, are pirates or ninjas better?
Do you really want to see the answer, though?
I mean, does that say something about, like, Japan culture versus us? That, like, they're... I don't know.
Well, Japan is a place that you can buy, like, schoolgirls' underwear out of a vending machine, so... I don't think that they're really... you know... They
do have a different... culturally, sex is a different thing out there. But anyways... But money versus love. What would we? What would win in America? Are we money?
Money would win in America, obviously.
Obviously, and Europe maybe love. I don't know. I wonder. That'd be interesting, region or state by state, if it varied a great deal or not.
I would like to see actually that.
And like age too.
Results. I would like them to map the results after a Splatfest. Like,
that'd be great.
People are winning and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, what was that where there was like was it a thing on the Wii where you could vote?
The Wii
vote.
Oh, yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah, they show you by like region, like the results. It was actually kind of fun to see all the results and stuff,
That's kind of what Splatfest is a little bit of that, I guess. Yeah. So, Aaron, you are now a Super Mario Maker. Is that right?
What?
You are now a Super Mario Maker.
Yeah, I have the game. I made a level.
You made a level?
There and Back Again.
There and Back Again, The Hobbit's Tale?
Yep. It's pretty awesome. It was underground. Yeah, I did upload it, yeah.
I need to go check it out then.
Mm-hmm.
Give you all the likes, all the stars.
Yep.
Yep. What style is it?
It is in the style of Super Mario Bros. 1, and it's underground. And yeah.
Did you record a bunch of Lord of the Rings music and implement it in the level?
I did not.
Okay.
No.
You should do that.
You haven't unlocked like sound effects and stuff like that?
No.
Right?
Oh yeah, you're not fully unlocked yet.
Yeah, I'm not.
I gamed this system and just like unlocked everything on the first day.
Oh, you cheater!
I didn't cheat. I just built a bunch of blocks nonstop forever.
Oh,
that's cheating.
That's right.
It's not cheating. I was just making a level full of blocks. Anyways, so I'm not sure if did we talk about any of the GoldenEye stuff on the last show? Was that out yet? That news? I feel it wasn't.
GoldenEye news.
So, well, the first thing is that Nintendo wanted Rare to make a GoldenEye sequel, and they declined.
They did. It's called Perfect Dark.
Yeah, they did.
Well, no. Well,
it is literally the same engine and mechanics.
It is. I was thinking like...
Except that it's better than GoldenEye.
Well, it is better than GoldenEye because you got the alien, come on.
Yeah, his
you
name's
have the gun that shoots through walls and auto aims for you. The far sight.
Callisto.
That thing is so
much.
Yeah.
The AI is much better. It's a ton better.
Well, I was thinking maybe after Perfect Dark they'd make another James Bond game.
When did they ask him to do that? Like N64 era?
Yeah, let's see. There's no on it. Okay, yep.
Well, it would have had to been then.
Speaking of Game City Festival in the UK, GoldenEye designer Martin Hollis recounted this. We had a small chat. There were 4 of us on the team. It was like no... when spiritual seek... I should have read this story ahead of time.
Oh, it's okay, Tim.
Yeah. I'm not quite sure. Bottom line. But Perfect Dark might have been what ended up as a result of that. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it is a sequel. It's better in every way, I think.
It is, yeah.
Now, would Perfect Dark have been better?
Because GoldenEye is good.
Would Perfect Dark have been better if instead of killing that massive alien at the end by getting rid of... you shot a bunch of different shield things or whatever. Instead, you just give them a handshake and try to be friends with the alien?
No.
That doesn't make sense.
The Miitomo wanted that GoldenEye to end where they make friends at the end instead of them killing each other.
It's not going to happen in a first-person shooter.
You're not going to end Destiny raid with like a handshake,
No.
Thanks for shooting at me.
No.
Yeah. Oh, Miyamoto. So John, you have only one of the 8 million cards sold from the Amiibo cards. Is that right?
Only one?
1 million of the 8 million sold?
Or did you get a pack?
I have all 100 cards and a sealed pack.
So not quite a million.
So, no. They sold 9 million, right?
8 million cards.
Yeah.
Kind of crazy.
Cards.
21 million Amiibo figures, I believe. Let me pull it up.
Yeah, not including the cards.
Yeah. Yeah, 21 million units. Yep, pretty crazy. So, have you found a book yet for all your Amiibo cards?
I pre-ordered the Hori one, the official Nintendo one from America. It's on pre-order for $10 on Amazon.
Okay.
I pre-ordered 2.
Not bad. Buy 2.
I figured they might be hard to find, so I can sell one.
Look at you.
I'm sorry. I don't know. I just figured $10. Like,
yeah.
I don't know. Seems like a good idea.
Yeah. So are we all Mii Fighter equipped now? We all have our Mii Fighter 3 packs?
No, I don't have mine.
You can get one, Aaron?
No.
Got Sonic.
I went there and I was like, I don't know. These things don't really look good. They
gotta catch them all, Aaron. Not catch them all.
Remember, one of the things I told you is that I'm only going to be getting the Amiibos that I want, and I didn't really want those after I had them in my hand.
But
they're honest. I looked at them the least out of all my Amiibo.
So I ended up getting 4 others because they were on sale.
I actually don't like them. They're my least favorite because they're like generic Mii Fighters. To be real.
I got Shulk. It was in stock.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I got so my Toys R Us had a promo where any of the other Smash amiibos or Super Mario amiibos would be $10. So I finally picked up Bowser Jr. to have a second one of him, which means I now opened my first amiibo since April. The other ones have been in box still. Yeah.
My Toys R Us had a ton of the Mii fighters, and they had like Ninja and all. But I had everything. I literally just got the 3-pack, and
yeah, I'm still under the notion that I want to have 2 complete sets, one unboxed and one boxed. So the unboxed set will take a long time to get because I'm not doing that in real time. Yeah. So.
Are you gonna get another villager this weekend?
I already have my 2 villagers, and I don't want the ugly one.
Oh, that's right.
There's an ugly one.
They screw up the face in the new one. The new one's ugly, I think. It's
The
not
face on the old one was wrong, wasn't it? Weren't the eyes all like small and stuff?
I think the old one was endearing. You'll have to get the new one and let me know in person what it's like. But I've heard it's definitely a different design. I'm getting Mega Yarn Yoshi, I guess, a week from Sunday. That's the time for that one.
Yep.
So
yep, me too.
I can't wait for Mega Yarn Yoshi. I saw they had the pink, blue Yarn Yoshis at the Toys R Us, but they're like $17, and I'd rather just get one big Mega Yarn Yoshi. You know.
You need to get the little ones. They're awesome.
The Mega is me so much better though.
Yeah, what's wrong with the little ones?
I don't have $18 to spend on a little one yet. No. I don't know. I guess the green ones are going to be available standalone.
Yeah, green's on the 13th.
Yeah.
Along with all the Animal Crossing ones.
Oh, I'm going to want those, John. It's Animal Crossing.
Yeah,
What
they're
the,
gonna be
oh,
awesome.
man. I'm not. I can't do it, John. I can't get sucked into Animal Crossing with you. Though. It's gonna be.
Aaron, are you gonna get any Animal
Oh
Crossing?
yeah, I'm gonna get some of them. Yeah.
I can't do it. Man.
I want that KK slider.
The one that I want the most is Tangy. If they ever have a Tangy.
Tangy? Who's
Do you
Tangy?
remember
Is that one of the villagers, right?
Yeah, one of the villagers.
Those will probably not come out for a while if they ever do those.
but
so that'd be like a
they
whole
do.
endeavor of like we're gonna release 100 different. That's why they did the cards. I feel.
yeah, but if they do ever have a Tangy,
Yeah.
yeah. She's the cat that's really an orange.
I don't remember this one.
You remember Tangy? It's my favorite villager.
Tangy.
So Halloween happened.
He did.
Oh, this cat. Yeah.
Well, I just found it curious that Ubisoft gave us a wonderful gift for Halloween.
That they are losing
Did
money.
they put Zombie servers back up?
Yeah, we can play Zombie U online again.
Wait,
I'm
was there an
pretty-
online mode?
Evidently there must be. I
What
mean,
do you
the strength of that game obviously was the single player mode. At least for me, at least it was. I was never good enough at that game to win. Just like Alien Isolation, I just kept dying, and I'm not good at horror games. But I freaking love Zombie U. Everyone should have Zombie U. It's one of the best games for Wii U in this genre.
Nintendo still sells a bundle with Zombie U on their website.
That's fantastic.
It's $2.99, comes with that and a Pro controller.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
The Black Friday ads I've been seeing leaked looks like Wii U's will get down to as low as $250. Currently is what I've seen with some bundles.
With the game?
With the game, yeah. And then I've seen Xboxes and PS4s for $300. So that's kind of seems to be where it'll be this holiday. Unless they get even crazier.
I'm going to get a second Wii U.
Yeah. Well, with the new My
for my
Nintendo
Wii.
account system, why not?
We should probably talk about that. shouldn't we?
Probably should. That was some of the big news out of the investor meeting. That originally people thought it was called the Nintendo account, which, but no, it's called My Nintendo.
Wait, no, that's a different thing. My Nintendo is the Club Nintendo replacement.
It's the same thing.
No, it's not, because Nintendo account is the replacement for the online.
I think it's one thing.
No, it's not.
Is it? No. Really,
No, I'm
Aaron?
serious. My Nintendo is the Club Nintendo replacement.
I thought they were one and the same.
No, it's not. Nintendo account is the name of the account system.
And either way, okay. So what we know is there's going to be a reward system that replaces Club Nintendo. You're going to be able to get physical rewards. We're unclear if that's Japan only or not. Cashback rewards will be a thing. Digital rewards will be a thing. And it looks like avatar type things, like costumes and stuff for Mii's will be a thing.
So like Xbox
Get rewards based
did
on
like
how much you
5 years
play.
ago.
Yeah, that too. So yeah, the more you play, the more rewards you'll get. So it's based. Is it both on purchases of games too, though? I'd imagine.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. So Nintendo accounts. We're gonna talk about both rewards and the account system. It's gonna utilize a cloud-based data service, which to exchange game data between mobile and console games. So this will exchange between smartphones, 3DSs, home consoles, all that kind of good stuff. Users will register with their Nintendo Network ID, Facebook, Twitter, Google, and email, and possibly other things. So you'll be able to register for this account system with Facebook, which is kind of awesome, because like all the mass of humanity uses that kind of stuff. Shared friend lists between mobile and consoles. And we make purchases and view other game data directly from the website. This is all very encouraging.
And save games on the cloud.
Yeah, which is pretty sweet. Does this mean the end of friend codes for 3DS, or is that baked into that system so hard that's never coming out?
I don't know how.
It sounds like it's a
I don't
unified
think-
friend list.
I mean-
is what it sounds like.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know why they couldn't switch away from it. Like mid-system problem with that.
Yeah, it has some
I mean,
migration tool.
maybe the old game. Yeah, maybe using friend codes, but maybe the new games don't. I don't know.
Yeah. Nintendo accounts will
I
have
like all this.
Nintendo accounts will be usable in some capacity with theme parks, movie theaters, and stores.
So maybe
Yeah.
if I buy Amiibo, I'll get actual like rewards for that.
That would be pretty nice. Yeah, maybe. You know, if they had... Yeah, I'm trying to think how that would work. Huh. And then this will tie into Miitomo, which we'll talk about in a second here. But what do you guys think about all this?
Let's hope they don't
system
mess it
sounded-
up like they did with the GameCube online.
Well, we'll hope they'll do better than GameCube Online, Aaron. Oh my.
That never even like
Yep, never even panned out.
never even wait, what, one or two games?
I think there was Mario Kart.
That's
That was
right.
it.
Yeah, the new account system spans all your systems.
This
theme
is too
parks,
good to be
PCs.
true. I mean, this sounds too good to be true, guys.
Sounds too good to be true for Nintendo. Yeah.
I want to see.
And you,
Yeah.
I mean, it's if I actually get rewards then I'm gonna get a crap ton of stuff based on Animal Crossing and
There's
stuff.
got to be a cap out per day. I'm guessing, kind of like, right?
I mean, it says original merchandise, so I'm thinking we're gonna get cool prizes.
It seems like with Club Nintendo they struggled so hard that at the end they just like didn't want to make any physical rewards.
Nintendo, I think everyone else struggled.
Yeah. Yeah.
When is this supposed to hit next spring?
March 2016 to coincide with the launch of Miitomo.
And what they mean by that is actually
So-
like fall 2016.
No,
Because nothing's
March.
coming out on time.
March. Aaron. Okay.
It's not.
Aaron, this is
We
not...
were supposed to have all kinds of games by now.
Aaron, this is a little bit...
What,
Shut up,
Star
Aaron.
Fox?
Star
Yeah, we're supposed to
Fox?
have Star Fox. Zelda was supposed to come out this fall.
Those are big console games.
Zelda.
Phones are easier.
Well, if phones are easier, why'd they push those back to spring?
Their reasoning was to have more time to explain it to the consumer. And I think the real reason is actually to get that account system finished.
Oh yeah, that's what
I think the game is... Miitomo is done, as my belief. The account system and all all that kind of stuff is what they're working on.
I don't know if it's done. From what I saw, it looks like it could definitely maybe use some more polish, but it's
Yes.
probably almost there. And plus, obviously on mobile, it's easy to update. You can push up updates,
Right.
updates all easily.
Now,
so.
I looked into what the Japanese word for tomo means, and it means knowledge.
Friend, right?
Knowledge and
Oh,
no, that was dachi. Dachi is friend, I believe.
okay.
So knowledge and intelligence is what tomo means. It's a name. I'm not sure if that's exactly right, but so, and it kind of makes sense if you think about the way they described it. So, and I wouldn't even call this a game really. So Miitomo is about revealing things about yourself to others without you really being actively
So
involved
it's-
with that. So like all these shy
it's-
Japanese guys are able to talk about personal things they're not able to most of the time.
Sounds like
Kinda
Swap
a-
Note.
It's Swap Note. That's a game social network.
Yeah, so Nintendo Voice Chat did an amazing job putting this in perspective as to... Oh, wait, not those guys. They didn't do as good of a job as, what was it, Virtual, I believe, did the good job this week. They went into... It was either that or Nintendo Voice Chat. They went into the whole Japanese culture and this huge social network out there that deals with stickers, mini games, and chatting all in this one place. That's kind of like a huge thing out there. And they just went into how brilliant this is for the Japanese market, at least, and how huge of a market this game could end up being, actually. And this
Is it based on like people you're around, like in real life?
That, I think, is unclear at this point. I think that would make sense, for sure. Kind of like Street Pass for the world. And also, this is kind of contextualized that what better way than to get people into the Nintendo account system than with this social network that everyone wants to be a part of, you'd hope. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the mini games inside here could be pretty intriguing. Yeah, so I think a lot of people gave the Miitomo thing crap once they just heard initially what it was, because they...
Actually, I'm
What's that?
because I was interested in. I'm excited because I was interested in Tomo. God, how do we say it?
Tomodachi. What? Miitomo?
Tomodachi. Yeah.
Yeah, Tomodachi. Yeah, this is kind of like it's not in that franchise, but it's kind of in the similar DNA of it.
No, but it's think that since it's on my cell phone, it'll be really easy for me to hop into this and play a little bit and get right out of it, rather than pulling out my 3DS and launching into it, which takes a lot longer than a cell phone game. So I'm kind of excited about it.
I'm curious if there's going to be any... this sounds kind of like a social network in a way at times. I wonder
I think it is.
how much of it's going to go that way. Because historically, Nintendo's been trying to keep the kids safe by not allowing you to communicate very easily with people. And I heard some people talking about could this be part of this be a dating network in some way?
Well, I think this is targeted at a lot bigger audience. Usually target things at that. So
yeah, they were talking 3 to 4 million in the first year is what their goal was. I think
3 to 4 million.
I believe that's what they were
Yeah,
estimating, which would be huge for Nintendo. Yeah.
I mean, there's going to be that many people downloading that.
Out of curiosity that it's Nintendo and this is their first thing, right? That alone,
Yeah.
I would say.
Oh, yeah.
Um,
Exactly. I mean, once Nintendo game is on the App Store, it's going to go straight to the top charts. You know, it may not stay there for long, but, you know, for them,
yeah. That's
a lot of sales.
Yeah. And the other curious thing, so this is free to play, which makes sense for this kind of experience. But the more curious thing is, there are other games coming out are not going to be free to play. They're going to be paid experiences that you pay outright for, which I'm excited about. So they're going to have, I'm not sure what the games are, but probably more traditional Nintendo style games. As far as like, we might actually have a Mario game potentially. I don't know, maybe not. I'm not sure what they'll do. Animal Crossing would make sense, I think. We haven't had a real Animal Crossing game since 3DS.
How much would you pay for a real Animal Crossing game on your iPhone? All the functionality as the 3DS.
I think the market will.
Would you pay?
Well, it's not a matter of what I will pay. It's
No,
what
no.
the mass
Well-
market would pay for. Wait, I think 10
Would
to
you
15.
personally be willing to pay like $30 to $40 if it's just as good, the same quality?
I'm not sure they could get the controls down to be the same quality. Quite honestly,
Even in Animal Crossing, where it's you know moving, you know it's
You know how-
big.
John, they'd have to get rid of bug catching, right? I mean, how the hell are you gonna
They
bug?
can swipe to catch bugs. Swipe.
You have to creep up really slowly
Yeah,
at
you
night.
tap
The
and hold.
big ones.
Tap and hold to creep up. Slowly drag the finger to. I mean, you could easily
Yeah,
do anything in Animal Crossing with touch controls. I think.
I'd pay a hell of a lot if it's universal for Apple TV as well. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I have to know how good those controls are, because like that's my big sticking point with a lot of iPhone games. Is controls just bother me too much.
Yeah.
What about you, Aaron? What do you think on this?
I think it'd be awesome if they had one of those games like that, like Animal Crossing. As we had talked about that before, and you know, it'd be awesome to have that game on your phone, since you only play it for a few minutes at a time. And I think they could get the controls down perfect with touch.
Yeah.
The only concern I'd have is that Nintendo would want to charge at least $30 for something like that, and I don't think smartphone gamers will want to pay for that.
See, 15 seems to be. See, 15 is what the Final Fantasy developers, Square Enix, kind of sell on as their price point.
But then you have to consider like 30% of that is going
It
to
is.
Apple or
It is.
something like that.
They're getting volume that they haven't had before in a while. Right? Since Wii days, probably. The volume scale.
No, I was talking about like if they sell it on like a marketplace, you know, a percentage of that is going to go
I know, but what they get though is the volume of installs, potentially having a bigger install base. Right?
possibly.
I mean, yeah. I am curious, like, are cheapskate iOS people willing to pay for games from Nintendo?
No. I don't think
No,
they're going to want to
but-
pay as much as Nintendo is hoping to get from that.
It's curious that the Apple TV game beats sports is $10, which is the price point that games originally were on the iPhone and originally were on the iPad until things got all messed up because of pricing
Yeah.
wars. Like
That's
they
a new
always
platform though.
What's that?
Like, yeah, that's a new platform where people are taking advantage of the fact that there's not many games, so people are willing to pay $10 for a game. In 6 months and a year, when there's thousands of games, they're gonna be, you know,
That's so
99
disappointing. That
cents.
like that's so disappointing. Like
And-
that. Oh man.
well,
Like
that's just
we
what
might have had
happens.
better. Yeah, we might have had better quality software if games stuck around at $10 on iOS, but they didn't.
Well, the question is, do they care? Do they care if they don't. Do they want more people to have the game, or do they want to make more money off these games? Is the question. Do they want? Would they rather have people having a Nintendo app on their phone, whether it's free? Is that more valuable to them than selling them a $15 game?
Well, that's why they do
Just
both, right? That's why they have this free-to-install game
that's
that
true.
they give the masses.
That's true, yeah.
And then maybe they also promote some of their more expensive paid games in Miitomo and provide perhaps even mini games of that full game in there. I don't know.
That's not bad. Yeah. that
Yeah,
makes
I mean,
sense.
yeah. I'll be curious
I
to
still-
see how they go about it.
I still want a Nintendo Hub app that comes out that shows me, who's online, what they're playing, who my friends are, how many points have I racked up on my account system.
Could that be a
all
part of Miitomo?
I don't want it to be a part. I want it to be its own,
Yeah. Okay.
I think, it could be, I guess, but I would prefer, I would think, to have my own dedicated,
So if Miitomo is the Nintendo Social Network, that kind of would make sense to have it in there, almost. Depending on how it...
yeah.
Depending on the UI
Is Miiverse coming?
Yeah, that's so weird. Like,
Miiverse
Miiverse is the
gonna be a
social
part of
network.
this?
Like, what the... I don't know. It's...
So I was just thinking.
Miiverse is their social network on a game.
Yeah.
You're saying, Aaron?
Yeah, I was just thinking that would be like the perfect game for your phone would be like an NES remix style game, and they could do that one like a free to play model, to where
But
those like free to play games where you like earn like every 5 minutes you'll like earn something where you can play like a level, and then like when you beat the level or whatever, then you can like purchase the game or whatever. It has a link to like buy the game.
I agree with you that that format of game's great, but I don't think Nintendo's going to want to put a virtual D-pad with fake A and B buttons on an iPhone screen. That doesn't sound like a good experience.
I don't think you would really need that
it's
for
again-
those games
Yeah.
that are on there. You wouldn't even have to show the D-pad. It would just be something
Swipe and
like
stuff.
and then
But these are
you really only
precision-
do like one button, so
These
you
are-
would just tap.
This wouldn't be NES remix. It'd be that short style game, not NES games, right? That require that precision. Because that'd be...
What I don't understand where the precision is coming from, because those games don't really require a lot of precision.
I got a lot.
They
but
can work really well with touch controls because you only use one of the A and B buttons inside each of those.
There's full-out Mario games in those games, Aaron.
Yeah, but you only really need one button when you're doing those little challenges. It's always based on one thing. So let's say that you need like the B button to run, and you need like a D-pad. Okay, so you just swipe.
Oh,
in a
I
direction
see what
a
you're
little
saying.
faster,
And
and then
some
you
of the
tap.
challenges are actually endless runners where you're actually not controlling the speed.
Yeah,
of the
like all of
character.
those challenges, you don't really have to be pressing two buttons.
So they would have to be very picked out experiences where, if it doesn't,
I think every single one of those.
Oh, there I
would be
disagree
able
with
to
you.
work.
I think some of them would work. Someone. I don't know. That's just...
But then they could kind of get people interested in purchasing the full game, and then you would have like virtual console prices.
Oh, that's the full game wouldn't work.
Yeah, it would. People would love to buy those NES games.
But
on
Nintendo
their
wouldn't
phone.
want to have people have. I don't know. I just see.
Why would they not want people to
I
have those
just.
games?
I just see like. I see not having a controller for full out Nintendo's for NES games being problematic. A D-pad and all that stuff seems important.
I don't think so.
Game.
I think some games would just not be that good that way. I don't know. What do you think, John?
Once Nintendo dips their foot in the water, they're gonna probably start experimenting with porting ROMs. Emulating. It'll
They'll
eventually.
be a little slutty after they get their toe in there and.
They're gonna
It's
turn
like,
it
oh, we
into,
saw a taste of this, man. Let's try this.
they're gonna turn it into like Square Enix or Sega.
Once they start seeing,
like, yeah, all of them do it. At
You
first,
think
they're
they'll
like,
get a little loosey goosey after they see the money?
they will.
They'll sell their soul to
Yeah,
iOS.
they might.
Oh boy. Yeah, well, I'll be curious how they go with that.
It's
Yeah, it's possible. I mean, I would. If Apple TV becomes huge, man, Oh my, Virtual Console app for Apple TV with even the. I mean, the Apple TV remote's not the best, but just like Nintendo MFI Apple TV controller for Apple TV. Holy crap, that would be cool for a Virtual Console alone. I don't know.
Did you guys ever play that game, The Legend of Zelda: Link's Awakening?
Link's Awakening?
Yeah, The Legend of
Yeah,
Zelda.
before it was gone.
Oh, you didn't get it?
Story
Oh man, I
for
got
it.
it.
No.
No.
It's like a Flappy Bird, but it's Legend of Zelda.
Oh wow.
Anyway,
But yeah, I mean, it'd be. I am curious if they dip their toe in that. See, Apple TV is curious because they wouldn't want to compete with their own TV experiences, right? But they're competing with their own handheld experiences. So are they more worried about competing there? Like
What?
All this.
Like, are they worried about
Every time
Wii
I
U?
see them. Oh, sorry. Every time I see them talk about and their systems, they always call their systems dedicated gaming systems, and I don't think it's dedicated gaming systems. So that
What's
might
that?
be their distinction between. Like they call their Wii U and the 3D them talk about mobile. They always refer to that as their dedicated gaming systems, totally separate from mobile. So I think they don't see mobile as dedicated gaming systems. So
Does Apple TV blur the line too much for them to even try it there? Like, that's too close to.
I think that's
That could kill their Wii U if they do a good job on Apple TV.
no.
No,
Unless
it's just like a Virtual Console.
I don't think the Apple TV will be a dedicated gaming console for those looking
I'd agree with that statement.
for the Wii U to be a I think they're different audiences.
I agree, but a Virtual Console app from Nintendo would be pretty compelling on Apple TV.
I guess I just think they're gonna do it later on if it works, if mobile games work out.
Yeah.
They're not gonna just
No, and there's no really huge install base yet either, so it doesn't really make sense. Yeah, so all curious. So 2016 March, we'll get it, and like 4 months away, we'll be here. Our Miitomos. And Yokai Watch came out this weekend.
today.
Yeah, I believe it. Available November 6th, so tomorrow. Traditional Friday release date from Nintendo. $40. Who is anyone getting this?
Sky Sculpture.
What's that?
No, I'm not.
Yeah, I'm not getting that.
This is from Level 5. It's probably going to be pretty great. I am not getting it either. What's that, John?
I will be getting
The Peanuts movie, Snoopy's Grand Adventure?
Yeah, I kind of want the Peanuts movie game. Yeah, it doesn't look too bad.
Movie games have been crap for so long.
There's the Rodea that's coming out for Wii U this week.
Okay.
I don't know what that's really about, but apparently it's Nintendo exclusive game. So.
Okay. It's a shame.
Oh, and there's.
What's that?
Misadventure of Rocket Penguin. That's a Wii U game.
Well, it's got a penguin in there, so that could be pretty great. $2. Is this from the guys that made What happened to the guys that made all those really throwaway Wii U games? The letter?
Oh, Treefall Studios.
Yeah,
Treefall
I gotta
Studios,
Google
yeah.
Treefall Studios. See where they are these days. They were
They
so
got a bunch of
hilarious.
games, man.
They were so hilarious to follow.
Christmas Adventures of Rocket Penguin. Wow.
So it's it'd be great if Rare was still around. Then we could get a Spectre game on the Wii U. Yeah. For James Bond.
Did you see what EA said about NX.
We're always evaluating options, right? Something like that.
Yeah,
Did you hear
there's
what
several.
Microsoft said about the NX? I think that was more interesting.
That Nintendo's an innovator and don't
Count them out.
Don't count them out.
I didn't see that. Basically, the quote that I saw, he was saying that they're not sure how they're going to handle the NX, which I think is pretty awesome.
Who,
Because-
Microsoft?
Yeah, like Aaron
What do you mean?
Greenberg, the marketing
how would they
director.
handle it?
Yeah, because like, what are they going to do? Like, what if Nintendo? Like, basically, like the question was, like how are they going to handle it? Like, what if Nintendo does something crazy? Right? It's in the middle of their cycle.
Well,
What are
they did
gonna do?
Connect last time.
They can't do anything
Oh,
at this point.
that's bullshit. They didn't Connect last time. They could do
Yeah, but
stuff
they already
in
have the
cycle.
Connect now, and their whole system is going to be like it's
What I'm
already
saying-
based on it. I think
What
that
I'm
the
saying,
Xbox-
Aaron, is don't discount Sony and Microsoft from quickly ripping off Nintendo's ideas and implementing it poorly.
Yeah, but I think this one's going to be like, I don't know. These consoles seem very different than the previous gen consoles. The Xbox 360 didn't have any type of accessory, so it was easy for them to add an accessory. Whereas like the Xbox One, it's very it's already grounded in like what it is right now.
I kind of disagree. They just add the ability to play your games from a Windows computer, right?
Yeah, but that's not adding to the overall
Well-
what the Xbox One is.
Well,
It's not.
And if they enable Xbox games to play entirely on Windows without even an Xbox present, that could be kind of like what NX may be trying to do of having one game on multiple form factors. Like, I could see them reacting in a way and make Xbox games run on Windows. That could happen, right?
Yeah, but
But
I don't see
think
how
that's
that's not related.
That's not a fundamental. It's not a fundamental part of that. If Nintendo comes out with something that's like VR or something that's as essential to the system, Microsoft is not going to have time to come out and just change their whole game plan in the middle of a cycle. Getting at
True.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is that like, I think this is really going to throw them off their game because Sony and like Microsoft, they're not ready to change.
But also,
cycle.
keep this in note, they're already playing a mid-change cycle with Morpheus releasing, and Microsoft's working on their $2,000 contraption. So it seems like they're looking into new things to add mid-cycle already, right? Or am I?
yeah, but
what am I missing?
when Nintendo does something, it's always fun console that you cannot get around doing it. Like you cannot get around not playing with the gamepad. You couldn't get around not using a Wii controller. I think with these other PlayStation, you'll be able to get around not having a Morpheus or not having a Kinect and all that. With Nintendo,
Yeah.
you're never able to get around sticking to it. So
I
that's the
agree.
difference.
I agree. I mean, Nintendo's going to do it better, and it'll be core to the experience as well. And the price point will be
Exactly.
good too.
Nintendo always makes it core to the experience, or for bad. Microsoft and PlayStation always tack it on, and it's always an afterthought. A good strategy or not, really depends who you ask. But.
So like when you take a look at like the light bar on the PlayStation 4 controller, you can't even use it unless you have the camera. Like you can't use it to its full potential. Otherwise, it's drains your battery.
I use the
Really?
light
Is that
bar.
true? Is that true?
Yeah, so the light bar, like like the whole point of it is like to
It's
have
to-
like motion gaming and stuff. Whenever you're playing those games with the PlayStation camera, and then it knows which player is which based on the light that's on the back of the controller.
So they say that's like the main thing, but for me the main thing is knowing when I'm about to die and getting scared when I'm holding a controller like
But
this and seeing the light and things like that.
I don't think that's a very good way to use a controller because when you're playing a game, that's pointing like away from you.
And also in the
So-
dark light, it's pretty great when you turn on your flashlight in the game and you actually have a flashlight coming out of your controller. Like there's clever uses of that outside of the identifying who you are and the motion stuff. Is what I'm saying.
even with the trackpad that they put on the controller, you can't even use it within the system very well. Like you can't even use it inside like the web browser as your cursor. So
Yeah.
um,
The trackpad's a gimmick. It really is. It's not a button. It's just a huge button. It's like a modifier key, kind of, in many cases. Like hold down the trackpad.
Select button. It's the select button.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Do any games use it?
Tons.
They use it as a select button, yeah, because they don't have a select button on the controller. They have a share button, and so
can you click it down?
You can, yeah.
Like it has a right and left click.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Yep. It's bizarre. And some games, I feel like you were swiping on some games for stuff. I forget. It's been a while since I've played any PlayStation games. So I checked in with Treefall Studios. They had a Halloween sale for the letter. They're working on more Maze content for another one of their games.
How much was it? How much was the letter?
They did not say.
Because I got it at 49 cents.
It's probably 31 cents, And then they're asking everybody yesterday. They created today a Vine for Treefall Studios, so you'll be able to see developer updates in batches of 5 seconds from Vine.
Isn't that 6 seconds?
That's about all you need.
Yeah, you can play the whole letter in 6 seconds. Yeah. 6 seconds, whatever it is, Aaron. I don't know. I don't know, Aaron.
You don't use Vine?
I don't. Some Mario Tennis news. We got Sprixie joining the party here. Sprixie of Super Mario World fame.
Super Mario 3D.
3D World, the cat fame, yeah. So we got Sprixie.
Aren't those spoilers? Are you spoiling it for people?
I thought everyone knew this. This is a
find
trailer.
out
It's on
right when the game
Nintendo's.
starts.
Yeah, this is on Nintendo's official channel, I believe.
Oh, never mind. Okay, cool.
And we also have Bowser Jr. and Dry Bowser going to be in the game.
Dry Bowser.
Bowser Jr. is what I'm excited for. I don't care.
Cool.
I don't care about Dry Bowser. I want Bones. I'd rather have Bones than Dry Bowser. But Dry Bowser with Mega Mushroom, man, that guy will be fierce, right? Just saying, crazy. And then, did you get Octodad, John?
I did.
You played it yet? Yeah.
Yes, it's fun. Yeah.
Cool.
It's a lot of fun. It's hilarious.
Is it very long? Have you played through all of it yet, or how far are you through it?
No, my mom's in town, so I haven't been playing much of anything. But I think it's got all the extra content built.
It's good.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's at least a 5 to 10 hour game. I think.
Okay. It's not bad.
It also came out on iOS, so you can actually play it on Apple TV too. But I like off TV play, so I opted for the Wii U version.
I wonder what the controls are like on Apple TV. Well, I guess part of the brilliance of that game is it's hard to control.
It supports game controllers, so yeah.
Yeah. I heard some Apple TV games are doing things like, so the Rayman game, it's an auto running game, but if you have a gamepad, you control its movement, and you can slow down and do stuff different.
I played Rayman with the regular controller, and I did not like it at all.
It's an auto runner, right?
It was not intuitive.
It's an auto runner, or a endless runner?
Yeah, it was auto run, and I guess maybe I just didn't understand it. But
I guess when you plug in a real controller, it's no longer an auto runner.
Cool.
Yeah, it's curious. But anyways, the other thing I saw this week, Star Fox has a website, and there is some stuff that they have in their notes. Game system and Amiibo sold separately. Compatibility and functionality of the Amiibo may vary by game. So there's Amiibo functionality. I think we all knew, right? They're making R-Wing, maybe. And then broadband internet access required for online features. Do we think that's anything more than a scoreboard?
Scoreboard for...
I don't know.
I mean, obviously, do
Do we think there's
I
going to
don't
be
know.
online play?
Hopefully, I hope so. They have to, I was hoping that was one of the reasons they delayed it.
You know, I figured they delayed it mainly just to build a better amiibo. You know, that R-wing they couldn't get right. You
Oh,
know?
better amiibo?
That R-wing
Oh, come
they
on,
couldn't
they
get
did
right.
not done for
I'm
an
joking.
amiibo.
I'm joking, sort of. Do you got
When does
anything this week,
Minecraft
Aaron?
story mode come out?
I don't have
No.
anything.
Story mode came out a while ago.
Yeah.
Couple weeks ago. I
Story
feel.
mode did?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's out.
Like I can go into a store and buy
Yep. You definitely can.
for Wii U.
For Wii U, we got Minecraft, sorta. And then Sonic got pulled from the Wii Virtual Console. Sonic the Hedgehog.
Wow.
Kind of sad. The Mega Drive and Genesis Classics will not be available after Friday, October 30th. The Xbox Live Arcade versions are also be taken down as well.
Why? Why are they doing this for?
They just don't want to. I have no idea, actually. This has happened before, though, with Wii Virtual Console games just being yanked for whatever reason. So this affects Sonic the Hedgehog and Sonic the Hedgehog 2. So, they're now gone. And then the other thing I have is
Lame.
Shadow Mewtwo is a thing now.
Yeah, that looked awesome. I watched that
Yeah.
earlier. For a Pokken tournament.
We'll presumably get a Pokemon game on handheld next year. Z, is that a thing next year, you think?
Z, yeah. The anime series is pretty much already out. I
Is
think
it?
they've already pretty much dropped hints
That Z?
Z's coming
Yeah.
out, yeah.
Okay. This is curious. So, Amiibo, we got some sales rankings based on region. And this is very curious to me. So, the number one selling Amiibo in Japan of all time is the Animal Crossing Card Series 1. And this is most curious because it is such a new product. Right? So,
They've had it for a little while over there.
but this beats out Amiibo that have been available since like last year. Like in America, Link is the number one Amiibo, as is in Europe.
They love those cards.
Yeah, they've been buying the crap out of the cards. Interestingly, Mario is number 2 in every region, but in Japan, it's the Super Mario Brothers Amiibo, and in America and Europe, it's the Super Smash variation. The Super Mario variation is nowhere in the list in any of the other regions. So I was kind of curious. That, like, the Smash Brothers Amiibo are not maybe as. What's that tell us? Does that mean Super Smash Brothers Amiibos aren't as big in Japan, or that the generic ones are just so much huger out there?
I think they like the art style, man.
Yeah. And you all know with the art style, Kirby is third in Japan. That kind of makes sense. I don't know.
Yeah,
And then, yeah.
Kirby's popular in there.
And then, so the rest of the lineup here, we got Pikachu in America as 3, Zelda as 4th, the Animal Crossing cards as 5th, and I guess, this is also curious, we get 6 cards per pack in America, Japan gets 3 cards per pack. Did you know that, John?
Yes, I did, yeah.
Are they priced cheaper, or are Japan cards just really more expensive by a double?
I really don't know.
Okay, so yeah, that's kind of curious.
I
That they
think
only
they're
get
a
3.
little bit cheaper.
Okay.
A little bit cheaper. I would be if they only came with 3, honestly.
Yeah, it's not very many cards. Yeah. And then Luigi is number 6, Toon Link number 7, which that's kind of cool. Bowser number 8, Sonic number 9, and Peach's number 10 in America. So look at Sonic holding his own up there. You know.
It's cool.
And
Well, you can find them everywhere. So.
What this tells me is people love their Zelda. We got Link, Zelda, and Toon Link all on this list. They love Zelda and Mario. Yeah.
There's never really been that many toys, so
No.
or figures or anything like that.
No. Europe, we have Link is number 1, Mario number 2. The 30th Anniversary Classic Color is number 3. Pikachu, Yoshi, Samus, Donkey Kong, Fox, Kirby, and Green Yarn Yoshi as dead last. And they've had the Yarn Yoshis for a long time, since the summer, so they've had more time with those. And then Japan, number 6, they have the Inkling Girl. And then number 7, Green Yarn Yoshi. 8, the Inkling Boy. And then 9, 30th Anniversary Mario Classic. 10, 30th Anniversary Modern. So Japan's got, like, the less, I don't know, the newer, or the less serialized ones. Like, they've got the Splatoon ones in there. The random offshoots of the 30th Anniversary ones. I don't know. It's kind of interesting. Anyways. Any comments about the the top sellers in Amiibo?
I think it's interesting the differences. Splatoon's big in Japan, which is cool.
Yeah, it's huge. Yeah. Does that mean Mario Maker is huge as well, or just that Amiibo?
I think it's doing very well over there.
Yeah. Yeah, because that's kind of crazy. I love that both variations of the retro are in there. That's kind of cool. And then the other note from the investor meeting was they have unannounced games for Wii U and 3DS coming out by the end of the year.
Twilight Princess.
Yeah, that's it.
Twilight Princess.
It's a pretty good bet. Do you think that's going to be
Twilight
like a Dr. Mario present that's given to us on Christmas Day kind of thing? Or earlier?
Early. Honestly, we'll probably get a direct right before like the holiday season, and I think.
This month, you mean? Before the 20th hits? Or after?
Yeah, I mean they did say they're working on a direct before the. I think it only makes sense before the holidays, you know.
You'd hope so.
The buying stuff season.
I was so excited last year though with the Dr. Mario or Dr. Luigi as like a Christmas present type thing. I wonder if they will do like here's a game coming out, a smaller game coming out on Christmas Day kind of thing. That should be a thing they do. I don't know.
That'd be cool. I'm down.
Do you guys got anything else this week?
I just got some Amiibo. I think I already told you.
Yep, you got the Shulk.
I got Shulk. I got Sonic, Olimar, Captain Falcon, and Zero Suit Samus.
Nice.
Nice, that's a lot.
Yeah.
Nice.
A lot.
Zero Suit's awesome.
Yeah, she's got a big butt.
Yeah.
And she has a big cast, too.
Yes.
Which is kind of weird.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or it's a little bigger than it needs to be, I think.
Yep, for sure.
Well, that's it, I think, right, John? Anything else?
I think so.
Alrighty. Well, Aaron, where can folks find you on the interwebs?
Well, you can find me on Steam for about the next probably 6 months playing Fallout 4 starting on Tuesday.
That's going to be like a 5-hour game, right? It's a 5-hour game? It's a little short, quick game?
It's like a 5-year game.
Okay.
They say it's their most ambitious game yet.
Is this where you fall off the place of the planet and are never seen again?
No, it's where you come out of a vault after a nuclear apocalypse.
I meant the player.
What?
I meant the player. I was joking.
Yeah, the player. That's what the player does.
I
Comes out
meant
of the vault.
Never mind.
Okay. But yeah, if you're actually looking for my social networking presence, it can be found at AL Rivera 423 all over those places.
Cool deal. What about you, John?
You can find me everywhere at John Wesley A.
Sounds good. And you can find me at TCHATEN. Go to youtube.com/TCHATEN for the videos of the show. And I'll be back next time for level 115. Bye.